Welcome to RateCut Productions, 5 minutes of randomness. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Catherine.
Okay, that's creepy. Today we are going to be talking about things we thought as kids.
Okay, well, where do I begin? This is why I wrote them down. Well, my first thought when I was a kid was I was a stupid kid, so just these things might seem a little obvious to you, but keep in mind, I was a kid and I knew nothing about anything, so...
Yeah, same here. So, what's the role that you do one, I do one?
Yeah, so I was about 7, and, when you have to bring your car in for
inspection or something?
Yeah, car problems or whatever, and
yep.
my mom had that one time and I was really little, and so we had to walk to the car place it wasn't down the street, it was a little ways down in the part of town. It was in a busy street, so we had to use that little silver button that you press, that pedestrians use. And
I had to cross the street with the cross the street button. Got it.
I didn't know how it all worked or anything. And my mom said, okay, you have to push the button, and I'm like, why? It's like, to stop the cars. And so I legitimately thought that when you press the silver button, it stopped time entirely, because the moment when we pushed the silver button, everything came to a complete stop, and I thought that time had stood still.
Oh my gosh, okay, that one-up's mine, and I haven't even said it yet. See, mine, I think most kids actually have, because when I was little, I used to think that, everything was married. So cows and horses were married. What else was it? It was cows and horses. I think it was sheep and goats. Frogs and toads. Ducks and geese. They were married. Zebras and giraffes sometimes. Sometimes it was elephants and giraffes. They had a very interesting threesome relationship going on there. Yeah, there were a lot of things that were randomly married to each other for no good reason. Lions and tigers? Yeah. Not nearly as funny as yours.
Okay. Another one is, it's not as funny as, the other one, but...
Really? You started with the best one?
I know, I shouldn't have. But I had to. It was the first, it was in front of my mind, but this one, has to do with cars also. I didn't know how anything cars work or anything.
You said that already.
Yeah, okay, so my parents primarily drove us around, and I thought that when the driver put on its blinker, it had to turn in that direction. I thought they didn't have a choice.
There you go.
I mean, really, I didn't know.
Huh. Well, one of the things that we did as kids is we played Matchbox Cars all the time. All the time. And we would drive them around. My favorite thing to do was make long parades. You know, you line them all up and then you move one a block. Because, you had that old car mat.
Oh, yeah. I had one of those.
The city car mat.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody had one of those.
Yeah.
And, you move one block and then you move the next. And you move the next. Oh, that's my favorite thing to do. I don't know why. And it was less pointless than just driving them. Anyway, whenever we parked either a Matchbox car or, our bikes even, or the little red coupe we used to have as kids, even the van that went with my dollhouse, we would always park it. We would drive it up to wherever we were parking it. We would park it, and we go, tip tip. Because, when you turn off your car, it goes, there you go, tip tip, every single time. Whatever it is, if you park it, it goes tip tip.
Okay.
And we're rolling. You better cut out that part.